Hey guys, how you doing? Today we're gonna go over my trade recap of today. We started the week strong with a winning trade on ES, but there was a trade that would have been a lot better than the one I took on Nasdaq. I didn't took it because I was too focused watching on ES, but let's get into it. Now, if we go to Nasdaq to start our trade recap of the day, we are in the 1 hour. Of course, like always, we mark out our hourly highs, like this one right here, these two right here, and then other liquidity points such as these two. Now that we have our liquidity points and we know what are liquidities that we're looking throughout the day, let's just delete this to have a better organized chart. People texting me on Snapchat, bro. I don't fucking want to deal with this shit. Okay, we scale down to the 1 minute, not 1 minute, 5 minute. What the heck's going on with me? Now, here on Nasdaq, we didn't took out a liquidity sweep, but we did. I was noticing that prices started to shoot up in market open. Now, in market open at 9:35, prices started to shoot down, and I said like, hey, let me go to the 1 minute because we took out this low liquidity at 9:35. So let's see what the heck's going on in the markets because I want to see a story and I'm really good psychologically right now. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, if we go down to 1 minute, we see that when we took out this liquidity, price decided to guess what? Tap into the fair value gap right here, respecting our honestly the entries right here, respecting the my rule, not my rule, but the fact that I learned from more that is that the fair value gap corresponding to an order block is most likely to be the one that's gonna be respected. So in this case, honestly, I had doubts because I wanted this fair value gap up top of here, which I marked red, but there was this one below, which to be honest, I could have entered because the stop loss would have been the same either way. But we tapped in, then continuation counter downside, stop loss above the order block. So here or here, whatever you like, but I would have done it here. And then TPs, I would have done take profit number one here in this lower, like in this hourly liquidity sweep, and my take profit number two, I would have done it right here in this hourly low. And I would have closed the trade there. Prices started to move down, but that was a trade that I didn't took, but I did notice, and I'm pretty proud. When I noticed this trade, I think it was around 9:46. So I was quite late on noticing it, but nonetheless, I see it now, and yeah. So then I decided to, hey, this happened. I'm waiting for liquidity to be swept. Price is pretty darn bearish right now. So let me go to ES now that my trade on Nasdaq wasn't it. And on ES we have hourly highs and lows as you know on our blue candles, not blue candles, blue lines. And here's the thing, we almost lost. I was shitting myself. But price decided to take out this liquidity, 5 minute retracement. We went down to the 1 minute. I noticed that we had this order cock. And guess what? Price decided to tap in here. I honestly didn't notice that it tapped in here, so I just waited, and then it tapped in here again. It tapped in here, and then I enter here. This is my entry right here. It entered here. My stop loss was above the order cock, and price decided to go down. I was like, oh yeah, dang it, let's go. We got to break up structure and everything to my bearish confluences and bearish trade. And then price decided to go up, and oh my, I almost lost. But then prices started to shoot back down, and if I go to alpha, as you can see, here's my trade. I had my first take profit in like a 1-to-1, so it was around here, and my other take profit was here. I had other, like my final TP was gonna be here, but the fact that this trade was gonna take so long and it was gonna be a difference of $200. I didn't want to risk me being all day in my computer if price was gonna consolidate, and I was like, hey, it's only $200. I'm $749 up in the day. I don't care. honestly, two hundos is two hundos. Like, I just don't give a shit. I just want to be off the charts. And that's my thought process when it came to this trade. Luckily, we won. I'm starting to understand how to react instead of like having a mechanical market. As you can see, my first take profit here was 233.73 and then 480. But so far the trade was really darn good. I like how I traded today. Um, I like the headspace that I was today, and hopefully we can pass these alpha funded accounts so far. Because hey, we only need 2,300, and we passed the account. So hopefully we do. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, blessed day, and hey, keep back testing, keep doing everything. If you want to join me and do live trading with me, I have a Discord. It's in the description down below. Trading Nerds. It's $10 a month. The reason why it costs money is because if it doesn't, you're not gonna be engaged. That's simply how it works. And I want a community that's focused on trading and improving themselves. It doesn't have to be only trading, but just a community that likes improving themselves. And honestly, I don't see it in my from my experience on being on free Discords. So hope you all enjoy the video. Hope you all like and learn from my trip recaps. If you have any questions and comments, put them down in the comment section down below. Have a good day. Be blessed. Goodbye.